Zero pulse. One secret in the last cab. Don't blink.
Every single one stone cold dead, batteries flat, screens black, keys useless, and every roof, a giant ham radio beam antenna bolted where the sunroof used to be. I'm standing there at 4 a.m., with a coffee gone cold, staring at the biggest "I told you so" Detroit never wanted to hear. Stick around, because the last truck in line is hiding a secret that LL make your jaw hit the dipstick. Let's roll. You know that smell when you pop the hood on a diesel that's been sitting? That's what hit me first. I've been wrenching since carburetors were still a thing. Back when a cell tower was science fiction and a good CB could save your hide outside Barstow. These 20 rigs, they're the ghosts of tomorrow. Today, Ford calls the platform Lightning Switchblade, the first truck built from the frame up to run Starlink as its only brain. No fallback for G, no hardwired GPS, no nothing. One satellite hiccup and poof, 20 grand a copy turns into driveway art. I walk the line, boots crunching on red dust. Truck 1, roof rack deleted, replaced by a 6-element Yogi pointed straight at the Big Dipper like it's praying. Truck 2, same deal, but somebody slapped a Calson sticker on the tailgate W7DIE. Cute. By truck 5 I'm laughing. By truck 10 I'm sweating. These aren't preppers. These are factory mules caught with their firewalls down. Someone at Dearborn thought software defined, everything sounded sexy. Turns out sexy don't start when the sky goes quiet. Let me paint you a comparison that'll stick. Remember the 1986 F150 with the 300 straight kicks? You could lose the alternator, the radio, even the starter, and still limp home on a coat hanger and a bad attitude. These new girls lose one packet from low Earth orbit and the doors won't unlock. I tried the key fob on truck 12, nothing. Held it to my skull like a tinfoil hat, still nada. That's when the ham rig on the roof crackled alive. Any station, this is Mobile 6, relay traffic for search and rescue. Come back. Voice sounded 12 years old and scared stiff. So here's where it gets fun. Ford baked in a manual override, but you gotta know the handshake. Pop the frunk, yank the 12-volt jumper, count to 30 Mississippi, then key the mic on 146.520 simplex while holding the brake. Sounds like a cheat code from Gran Turismo, right? Works, though. Truck 14 coughed, screens flickered, and the dash lit up like Christmas in a casino. Suddenly, I'm staring at a desktop straight out in 1997, green cursor blinking, waiting for me to type ATZ and pray. I felt 16 again, sneaking into the high school computer lab after hours. I spent the next hour firing up one corpse after another. Each roof antenna became a lifeline. Guys from Tucson to Tacoma patched through, laughing their tails off. Tell Ford their trucks run better on 2 meters than Kubant. By sunrise we had 18 rolling, 2 still sulking. That's when the flatbed showed up, official plates, 2 suits looking like they'd rather be anywhere else. Driver hands me a clipboard. Sign here, sir. Experimental embargo. Yeah, no thanks. I still had 2 trucks to wake. Here's the kicker, nobody's saying out loud. The 2026 F150 Lightning Switchblade is supposed to sticker at $58,990 base. Add the ham-ready roof, delete, and the Constellation package, and you're kissing 70 large. For that coin, you get 500 miles EPA, 1,200 pounds FT instant torque, and a bed that'll swallow a side-by-side without breaking a sweat. But lose the bird back overhead, and you're a very expensive paperweight. Ford swears the final production trucks ship with triple redundant LTE plus Starlink plus good OL GPS. I'll believe it when I see a VIN that isn't wearing tinfoil. Price prediction. If the feds let M hit dealers, figure $65,000 for the Ham Delete XLT, $78,000 loaded Lariat with the full mag mount array. Release. My money's on March 17, 2026, exact day the new Spectrum auction closes. Mark your calendar, because that S when the sky either stays friendly or every influencer S Cybertruck becomes a very shiny brick. So here we are, sun coming up bloody over 20 reborn pickups, radios still chattering like a CB convoy on I-40. I lean against truck 20, the one nobody touched. Antennas, different, bigger, military grey, no labels. I key the mic out of habit. Static, then a voice, calm, close, like it's sitting right beside me. Mobile 20 acknowledges. Grid down, grid up, we're still rolling. Welcome to the real backup plan, old man. I look in the mirror, empty cab, doors locked, engine running. Tell me true gearheads, would you spend 70 grand on a truck that needs a handshake and a prayer to start, or would you keep a 95 F250 with a crank window and a story for every dent? Drop your take below, smash that like if you've ever fixed a ride with baling wire and spite, and subscribe because next week we're re-dragging a dead Cybertruck behind a 72 Chevy just to see who blinks first. Until then, keep the shiny side up and the antennas higher. I'm out.